Jenny McElroy. This is my Math Center for Math Methods 362. Here is my lesson plan outline for my center station. It is called Calculate the Place Value, and it is based for 2nd grade math on place value and numerical order. Okay, so what we have here is we have 3 different games all in one station. You will see that each game has 2 sets of cards. So this would be game 1, round 1, round 2. Game 2, round 1, round 2. And game 3, round 1, round 2. Each game goes a little bit more advanced in the skills that the students will be working on based on using their numerical value and their place value. So what we would do first is these students will get the deck of cards in each round. There will be 4 students at a center, and the students will break up into 2 sets. So they will separate, they'll just take the cards and they'll place them around their area. They will be looking for game 1. It says ordering by hundreds. So they're going to look here, and they're going to find the lowest place value, or the lowest number in the hundreds place value. So they will see, 100. Okay, so then they can put that one aside. Then they can find the next number, 200. There's 400. That's pretty low. I think I'll put that over there. Oh, there's 300. So then I can move my card and just put it in the correct order. And then I will keep putting them in the order until all of them are set in the numerical order by the hundreds place value. Once I have done that, then these students will write down their numbers on their place value assessment sheet. Okay, we have 112, 266, 397, and then I've done a few more, and then they would just keep going down because there's 8 numbers in round 1. Then, after that is done, and again, they are trying to race their partner to see who can do this the fastest but the most accurate. Then they will move on to round 2 of game 1. And it's the same thing, just ordering by 100. It's just another way to practice the skills even more. Once that is done, they'll put it all back together. Then they will move on to game 2, round 1. And this one is ordering by tens. So all of these cards are in the 800s. And the only thing that is different is that they have to figure out how to put them in numerical order based on the tens place value. So their first number that they could find would be 825, then 828, and they would continue to do that until they've gotten all 8 cards in order. And when they are done with this one, then they move on to round 2 of game 2, which again is just the same. It's just extra practice for the students to work on. And they will continue to keep recording it on their assessment sheet as they go through. So they would write 825, 825 and 828, and then continue down. Then they would move on to game 3, which is ordering by hundreds, tens, and ones. And again, each game level increases on how challenging the place value and numerical order is for the students. So this one is separated by all different hundreds and all different tens and ones, and so they would have to put that in numerical order, again based on the place value of the hundreds, tens, and ones. Now up here I have all the manipulatives set out to where students can use, they could use a hundreds chart, they could use cubes to help figure out, especially with the ones and tens, where they might be confused, and they can put these on their hundreds chart. They could also use a dry erase marker to fill in this because it's been laminated, and so then it can just easily be erased. And they would use that to, help decide, 5 is less than 8, or something like that for their ones or tens. Over here we have the place value chart, and I have blocks set up for them, and they're able to use any of these, and I would have lots of blocks for them to use to help figure out the numbers. We have a calculator here in case that the students want to actually type in the number, because sometimes that helps students just using even more hands-on skilled. That's how they could use the calculator to actually key in the numbers if they need to have more hands-on activity. Over here we have the whiteboard where they could write down the actual numbers. They could put 349, and then they could also do 571 and 489. And they could see that and think, oh, this one is first. I put a little 1, this one should be 2, this one should be 3, and so on until they get to the 8 numbers. After the students have done each game and they've made sure that they have been recording their numbers in their assessment sheet, if the students have more time, they're able to create their own numbers using different kinds of hundreds, tens, and ones. Then we would come over and we would have the iPads out and ready, and I have the game hockey score using place value. So they would hit go. It would all be set up for them. Level 1, go. Place values, go again. It's very self-explanatory. They would pick their player. Okay, and this says, click on the digit that corresponds with the place value. And this says 10, so they would look up here and they would think hundreds, tens, ones. Tens. I got the answer correct. Then it gives you a new problem. Hundreds. Hundreds, tens, ones. 8 is my hundreds. Hundreds, 700, 444. Oh, I'm going to, okay, hundreds. Oh no, I made a mistake. But that's okay, I can try it again. Hundreds. Same number. There we go, I got it. And they would keep going on until they've gotten all 5 black hockey pucks, and then they would get to do a penalty shot. And that's just another way to incorporate technology, a fun activity, and it gets the students engaged in more learning. I've also included the, after they've turned in their assessment sheet, I have the answer key, and I will go through and check to make sure that the student has mastered this center and that they have clearly gotten the objective for this center. Thank you.